So in our retreats, the tissues are like passing around like hockey pucks. That's how we show support for each other. When someone's releasing, they're usually crying, and we're all nice people here. We probably want to go over to and hug them. But the only thing is, we're all not going to be with that person for the rest of their lives. So I like for that inner relief, for them to feel spirit come in and embrace their pain and caress it and love it from the inside out, because they could take that with them for the rest of their lives. So we're just going to space out some tissues. We'll have some over here.
What if you can't cry?
It's giving yourself permission, and we actually work with that. It's like a numbness and a defense mechanism. So we say things like, it's okay to cry. I give myself permission to cry, and that kind of softens it up. Things like that. Yeah, believe me, I was a person that never was able to cry. Yeah. That's like a...
I cry all the time.
I cry a lot as well. It's just another color on the rainbow with the sadness. So I would say 20% of my clients have trouble crying for about 20 minutes into the session. And then they get past that.
People will still trickle in anyway, so we might as well get started so you have a whole hour and a half if that's what you want. The next workshop starts at 2, so.
Yeah, I know, I gotta be.
Well, don't worry too much about it. It's daytime workshop, but by quarter 2, you kind of want most of the platform clear, because the next workshop is on mats.
Oh, right, okay.
We're gonna Om in. We can all sit up tall, take a deep breath in and out. And taking another full breath. Gajananam bhuta ganadi sevitam kapita jambu palasara bhakshitam uma sutam shakavanyasha karanam namami vinyeshvara parapankajam sharananam kunkuma raktavarnam mahamatim divya mayura vahanam rudrasya sunyam surya sanyanatam guham saraham sharanyam prapadye ya kundendu tushara hara devala ya shubra vrasta vrata ya vina varadanda mantita kara ya shveta padmasana ya brahmachita shankara prabhiti bir devai siddha pujita samampatu saraswati bhagavati nishesa yadyapaha Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachitananda Murtaye Nishprapa Namaha Shri Vishnu Devanandaya Te Namaha Om Sarvamangalam Mangaye Shive Sarvada Sadike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute Om Shanti 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 Om Peace Peace Peace. There's one more. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhanaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Padhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Peace Peace Peace. Om Bolo Satguru Sivananda Maharaj Ji Ki Jai. Om Bolo Vishnu Devananda Maharaj Ji Ki Jai. Om Namah Shivaya. Do you want me to read your bio?
No, it's okay.
You want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I'd like to close. If I'm not, I'm just one on.
Okay. I'll do it. Thank you. So, for anyone that just came in late, folks that want to release emotional tension, feel free to come to the front. Folks that want to kind of just see something new or are interested, you work in the field, I would sit in the back and hold space. Today's an experiential workshop. Like I said, I'm a one-trick pony. I help people let go of emotional pain. That's what I do. So when I come to places like this, I like to get right down to it. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've done it in the VA, done it in schools, worked with all different types of trauma. And this work reconnects me with myself, because as I am facilitating a release, I'm actually receiving the unconditional love that's coming through. So it's helping me and you. So I've become, over the last 25 years, a really good receiver in order to share this work. Some things we should just understand. Everyone in here, you're going to feel emotions, right? Someone in the front might be releasing pain that they have from childhood around their mother. Someone in the back might have some mother issues. Has anyone ever had a mother issue? So I know, trust me, I know. Oh, it's crazy the way this world is, right? So it's not fair. I'm putting in a suggestion into the box. Whoever created this mess up there, make it easier. So what happens is, if someone's releasing and you feel some emotions bubble up, right? That's because you have a similar emotional frequency inside your body somewhere. Now, you might be like, hey, I have a great relationship with my mom, but it might be in your ancestry somewhere down the line, right? So if you go along with the affirmations, especially the higher power affirmations, you're going to feel a lot lighter walking out of here, okay? If you sit as the emotions are coming up and you're not doing any of the exercises, you're going to feel heavier. I'm just letting you know. So what do I want you to do? If you're feeling something come up, I want you to touch it and breathe into it. That's all you got to do. Just touch it and breathe into it. Touch it and breathe into it. And then do the releasing affirmations and exercises that I'm walking that other person through. Now, let's say I'm working over here and someone has a father issue or some abuse issue, and then other folks relate to that. You feel it come up in you. I want you to raise your hand also, so I know how much of the group is feeling this. All right? So all it takes is just, hey, if you feel something, put your hand up. You feel it come up, put your hand up, right? You feel something come up, you feel tension, just put your hand up. That tension could be like a pain in your side, or it could be like sadness welling up, right? It could be anger, right? Remember, anger is a top line emotion. It protects sadness. Anger is like an army troop protecting sadness, so we don't feel that way again. But underneath the sadness is a fear. Underneath the fear is a trauma where that fear originated, right? And then it just perpetuates throughout our life in different ways. So what I like to do is go down to the source, and we do that by an intuitive line of questions. So when I'm working one-on-one, I might ask you, what was the energy like in the household you grew up in? I might ask you, where do you feel the tension now? I might ask you, what emotion does it feel like? You're going to want to tell me your entire life story, okay? But my goal is to cut through the story to get to the source, because that's where the healing and the love and the light comes in, okay? We get right to the source. It's kind of like if you've been on a long trip and you finally get home and you got this big luggage bag and all the clothes are dirty, and you're like, okay, I'm just going to unpack it. You're just like emptying out the baggage. That's what we're doing. But we've got to sift through to that core pair of socks that's stinking up the luggage. Okay, we got to get to that pair of socks. And what are we going to do with that pair of socks? Does anyone know what we're going to do with that pair of socks? We're going to love the bejesus out of it. We're going to love it the best we humanly can. And by that, I mean we're going to call on our higher power and let the divine aspect of us do it for us. We're going to surrender to it. Okay?
Sorry to interrupt. Is that microphone on? Oh, okay.
That's the audience microphone. You getting some reverb?
Yeah, feedback.
Hmm.
That's okay. I just thought it was the microphone.
Yeah. It's not on? No, it's not on. Anyone else getting reverb, just so I know what people are seeing? You getting some over there? You getting some? Okay. You might want to go to the middle if you're hearing. It might be like that speaker or something. All right. Oh, here's another thing that's important. As we go through this, you're going to experience stress. You're going to feel stress. What is our stress reaction? It's our fight or flight. Please don't hit the moneymaker. That's all I got. If you want to get out of here, if you want to take a break, you can. But I want you to understand one thing. Like when the tension comes up and the stress comes up, and if you got to get out of here, like you can take a break. But I want you to understand something. That stress inside of you, if you leave, it stays with you. If you stay, it will leave you. Did everyone get that? If you stay and raise your hand and say, Brett, I got a lot of anger coming up. Brett, I have a lot of sadness coming up. Right? Brett, I just feel some tension inside. I don't know what the heck it is. Right? Any questions before we get rolling? No? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to have flashbacks. We're going to be there. When we release, we embrace it from the space where we're in. We're going into that cell where part of us was frozen in the past. We're going to open up the light through the love in our heart, and we're going to melt it down from the inside out. Okay? So I'm so glad you brought that up. When you have a flashback, raise your hand up. When a memory pops up from childhood, raise your hand up. Okay? Vishnu, is there, I kind of feel we are getting a little bit of reverb, if there's anything we could do.
Yeah, the long nights are tricky.
Okay.
There's you can't see it anymore, but there's a center speaker that's right above your head.
Okay.
So I'll try to adjust it. It's a balancing act between getting the feedback.
Okay, gotcha.
Being loud enough there and piercing.
Okay. All right. We'll just 86 the off then. We're going to. Okay, hopefully this is a little better. Let's just start out with some affirmations.
Could I ask a question?
Yeah.
What about states of overwhelm and shock?
Yeah.
Do you allow those to process before we go back?
Yeah, so that's a great question. If that starts coming up, I just want you to raise your hand up, and we're going to breathe through it, and I'm going to be with you in it. Okay? Great question. Yeah.
So if you have many things, which one we're gonna pick?
What a great question. So we go with the one that's most prevalent.
Most painful.
Yes.
And love it up until the 26th.
Yes. And I'm going to walk you through it. We're going to do it together. Okay? I'm a coach. We're going to do this little journey together. Okay? Awesome question. So everyone has great questions. The real juice is in what you say. Okay? That really helps guide this. So the more you put in, the more you get out. But right now, I'd just like to create do a few affirmations together, right, to create a safe space. So let's just say, I would love to feel safe again. I just want to feel safe again. I want to get myself back. I'm safe. And take a deep breath in. And then look around and say, he's safe. Taking a deep breath. And then say, she's safe. Look around, taking a deep breath. And then say, we're all safe. So we just want to kind of feel safe enough to get into our body so that we're not running from all the fear and all the trauma. We're just going to embrace it. So the idea is, like our trauma and fear, the cool thing is it all brought us here, right? It brought us together, right? So it brings us together. But often it pushes us outside of ourselves, right? And that could be to anything. Like you just feel like you don't have what you need. But I want us to walk towards everything we were running from. And we're just going to embrace ourselves, okay? That's what this process is about. And we do it together. Does anyone have any strong emotions on the surface right now? You're going to find like these emotions are like whack-a-mole, right? It's like a game of whack-a-mole. When the emotions come up, whether it's anger, sadness, and then you do something and then it goes back in, right? But what I want you to do is when that emotion shows itself and you feel it, to put your hand up and we're going to embrace it. This is how we learn how to start to play the game here and play that instrument of the body. Okay? So I saw a hand go up. You said that you have an emotion? Or no? Okay. The hand did. That was a... Okay. Does anyone else have a hand up? Okay. Anyone feel tension? Anyone feel tension or emotion anywhere in their body? Okay. All right. Where do we feel it? Just play a little jiffy pop here. Where do you feel? What part of your body? Shoulders, I heard. Where else? Heart. Head. Gut. Someone say guts? Gut. Okay. All right. Let's just say source. I'm here. Help me embrace all the tension in my body with the unconditional love that is me in eternity. And then just say, all that stuff I've been pushing down, unpack it, unlock it and release it from my gut, my heart, my shoulders, my head. I'm ready to feel it. Now, remember what we talked about. Wherever you feel tension, you're touching it, you're breathing into it, and let me know who has a layer coming up. This is going to be like peeling back an onion, right? Does anyone have a layer coming up? Anyone have a layer coming up? And remember, when you're feeling tension and it starts to bubble up, it is like an onion. One layer comes up and releases, the next layer comes up. And all I need from you is complete transparency with what you're going through, right? So if you feel that heart rate racing, if you're feeling that tension here in your throat, anyone have it in the throat? Got some hands in the throat? Okay, let's just say this. I'm feeling it. I just don't want to say it. That's a little too scary for me. Let's just say, I would love for it to be easier. What's so scary about letting go anyway? I want to let go. Let's just say that together. I want to let go right where I'm holding on. Help me let go. Right where I identified with that pain. Help me unlock and release it. And just breathe into it. And let me know, does anyone feel the tension in their body changing or shifting in any way? Is it moving in any way? What's happening with we can start with you. What's happening with the tension?
Next to you. Oh, it went from like tense throat to like release and then like sadness and it goes tears welling up.
Okay. Does anyone else feel tears welling up? Okay. Let's just say it's okay to cry. Let's say it's okay to feel that way. I want you to breathe into it. Can you touch? Do you feel it right here? Where do you feel it? Shoulders? Okay. How do you refer to a higher power? What word do you like to use? God? Light. Light. I want everyone to repeat after me. Light. Help me see. It's no longer my responsibility. And let it come up. I want you to breathe into it. Just breathe into it. It's coming up to release. Remember that game of whack-a-mole? When it shows up, I want us to breathe into it, embrace it like an old friend. And let's just say, it's okay to feel that way. I'm coming back for you. You're my number one priority. I know everything you've been through. Can you stay with me? Can you touch here? And breathe. I want you to breathe right into your heart. And let's just say, I give it back to where it once came. I don't have to walk with all their pain. I break free right where I thought it was my responsibility. Just breathe deeply and slowly, and just let me know what's happening inside. Is there anything you could share about what's happening inside of you right now? Around the tension, the shoulders? Do you want me to come back to you? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me. Where? And you said calming or numbing? Numbing. So let's just say, hey, Brett, it's not safe to feel this. A long time ago, I told myself, I'm never going to feel that way again. It was too much for me. It fried my emotional nerves and hurt too much. Help me thaw the numbness so I can be free in this body. And just breathe, and I want you to embrace the numbness. Okay? And you could imagine the numbness is like a bluish, and then there's like a warmth coming in with the breath. Okay? So wherever you feel the numbness, can you put your hand there? And just say, I'm coming for you. You're my number one priority. Right where we were overwhelmed, we're breaking free. And just continue to breathe into it. And just let me know what's happening.
Yeah, the numbness subsided a little bit, or less sensation of numbing, or just
So just can stick with the breath. I want you to stay with the breath and just imagine the breath is like a cool breeze going through the leaves of the palm trees. And it's just blowing through you as you are breathing in and out. Gently, taking silky smooth breaths, imagining it moving right through the numbness, slowly dissipating it as if it was made out of sand and the wind is just taking it and it's just falling apart gently. Yeah, where's that? Breathe right into it. Breathe right into it. Can you open your eyes for a sec? Can you stay with me? Just say, I'm right here. We lived through it. I'm alive. Now breathe into it. Just say, even though I don't feel alive, and I'm afraid of dying, I want to breathe and receive my own divinity right into all the pain that's in the terra, inside the body. How do you refer to your higher power? Source, creator. Let's say source, in all of your majesty, all of your almighty, I call forth the creator in me as I reclaim my true identity. I breathe my own divine essence and receive it right into the source of the tension. It's just what's in the body. Can you just, can you stand up for a second? It's just what's in the body. It's just stuff I know. My car got there. Imagine you drive a car. Car got there. I'm the driver. The body's the car. Thank you. Thank you. Wherever there's tension in our body, I just want us to embrace it with the touch and the breath. And if you want, you could close your eyes and just imagine the palm trees, the breeze moving through the leaves that gentle, right, flicker of sunlight off the leaves, right, what you hear, and time it out with your breath. And when you get good playing with your imagination, you can imagine those leaves are right in the center of the tension and you're just breathing it right through. Right? I was in a snowboard accident. I went off a jump, landed on ice on my hip, and within a minute, walked through it. This was after 5 years of doing this kind of breath work. And then I was playing basketball. I sprained my ankle so bad, my ankle hit the concrete. Within 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I was walking, playing again. So it can happen with anything once you get good at wiring your central nervous system to be able to breathe to anywhere in the body. I've just been playing with this since 1999, right? Okay, I want to check in with the group. Who has emotions on the surface? Yes?
I just want to know how you deal with things when it's ongoing.
You got to go deep. Okay, you mean like generalized anxiety, like ongoing, or one thing? Like one relationship or one stress, or is it multiple things built up?
My daughter's health, so that's not no way.
When you say that, where's the fear in your body? Is it both sides or one side? Do you feel sadness right now? Where's that? Heart? What's your daughter's first name? What is it? Danielle. Can you just say, I'm going to walk you through releasing some of this. Can you stay with me? Okay. Just say, Danielle, I can't lose you. It scares the daylights out of me. And as your mother, I feel it's my responsibility. From feminine to feminine, mother to daughter, I feel your health is my responsibility. And it's killing me to see you in pain. So now I want you to breathe in. I want you to touch the core pain. Breathe into it. And tell me what it feels like. If anyone has tissues, you could pass the tissues around. Tell me what it wants to say. What does it want to say to Danielle? Yeah. Can you say Brett? I'm not letting her go. I'm just letting the pain go. So I can think clearly and be the mother to her that I was born to be. This is bringing up all my fear and all my heartache. And let me know what's happening. How old is she? Can you say she's 21, but she's always going to be my baby? Does anyone else have any fear around a child or a family healthcare issue that's just like out of control? Let's just breathe into it. How do you refer to a higher power? So let's say, God, I want to invite you into this situation. I don't know where you've been. I don't know what your job is. But I'm calling you into this to take seat in the center of all this. To bring us the right doctors, nurses, medications, therapists, resources, everything. You name it. I want it there. I know you're there somewhere. And now I call you here in our lives, at home, in the living room, when we're sleeping in the bedroom, in our dreams, in our appointments, in our next step, navigating the healthcare system. I want to know you're there waiting for us. and you're standing next to us, and you're inside every aspect of us, every step of the way. Now just breathe. Was there any family loss when you were a teenager? Close family loss, or is this like the first kind of thing like this feeling? Is it new, or is it something that when you reflect on your life, you felt this feeling before?
My first real heartache was my grandpa when I was in 6th grade. So I lost a friend recently.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Did the tension change when you thought of them? Did anything, what's happening in your body? You feel open? Okay. All right, good. I want you to stick with the openness. As we go through life and we get triggered, we're moving through life, the instrument, the emotional chords, the rainbow, it either closes our heart or opens our heart. What we're learning to do as we learn how to play this instrument is reopen the heart in the face of adversity, in the face of pain. Because when we are in pain, we're just plucking the sorrow and the sadness chord over and over again. The catch-22 here is human beings are creators. Dogs don't make dog houses, we do. We're always creating. Every moment, we are throwing emotional and mental paint on the canvas of the next moment. So if we are really sad, right, let's express our feelings, breathe into it, call on our higher power, marry our higher power to our pain, merge it through the breath. The breath is the priest. The breath is the resider that is marrying your pain to your higher power. The touch is the ring that goes on the finger, right? The touch. The breath is the facilitator. And our mind, we're just marrying it. We're witnessing it. We're giving it over. And that, brothers and sisters, opens up the heart again. Okay? That opens up the heart again. Because as we get traumatized, again, the heart closes, and we're still moving through life. Like, life doesn't stop, right? The show goes on. We still got to go to work. We still got to do things, right? But we keep on recreating this every moment by moment. So the most important thing in my life is my emotions. If I have a Facebook Live to do or something scheduled, and I'm emotional, I'm having a tough day, I lay down for an hour before, and guess what? I'm not saying it's the way to live your life, but I go late to that. If I'm emotionally not ready, my emotions come first. Sorry, everybody. My emotions come first. I wasn't here during the chanting and the stuff and the meditation last night because my emotions come first. I was laying in bed with one hand on my heart, just like I was showing everybody last night. I was doing that. Why? Because I have a lot going on in my life and I was feeling scared. So I tended to myself. Right? So put yourself first. If we're not number one on the totem pole, if we're number 2 or 3, everyone else is getting a second-rate version of us. Even if you have kids, you have to be number 1. You have to tend to your garden. No one's going to make you number 1 but you. And it's not because there's bad people out there. It's that we're all trying to survive. Okay? So I'm going to stop blabbing. I want to check in with you. Does anyone have any emotions coming up on this side? Anyone have any emotions coming up on this side? Yes? You're so brave.
Memories of my family and my siblings, and I know I have to press forward, but you know, it's funny, I feel badly saying what I've lost our house in a fire, and I've lost my best friend on the 10th of August, my brother on the 11th of August.
Oh my God.
And then 2 more siblings within 4 months. I feel like maybe it was more of a one-on-one thing. And then I thought I was doing pretty well. This was, and then the fire happened in January of 2024. I would have bursts of tears. And one of those bursts, I was on the freeway and I pulled my car over, and the police came and knocked on my door, and they put me in an insane asylum. And because my family's deceased, they said, "Can we call your family?" And I'm grieving the loss of my family. And unfortunately, well, I'll just say I'm very, very grateful for this place, because when somebody, because I was a missing person, and somebody finally found me, that came and I got out immediately, because I have no history, no mental health history or being in a place like that. But they had me an order over my life for like 21 days. They didn't even tell me. They didn't tell me anything. And when I got out, I think the hardest thing that I'm healing from is my animals were euthanized, because nobody was there to take care of them, and they were dropped off at the shelter. So it's sort of funny, because I think losing the animals was harder than losing my family.
What was the name of the hardest one?
Saga?
Saka. Can you just close your eyes for a moment and see Saka? And just say what you want to say to Saka.
I'm so very sorry that I couldn't do anything, because I promised I'd protect you your whole life, and I couldn't do a thing.
Can you open your eyes? Would you be okay receiving a hug from me? Are you sure? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Can you come? Okay, so we all have like a built up experience, story, tensions, heavy luggage of emotion that's in our body, right? I just would love for each of you to become a pro at letting go. I would just love for each of you to become a pro at letting go. That's it. That's it. Just touch it, breathe it, express it. It's scary expressing our feelings, yes? I want you to understand why. Because the sadness is coming from a fear, and the fear is where we hold on to it. And I want you to understand this, please. If you take one thing from me, it's know that all the emotions that are coming up to leave. Once they hit the mind, we hold on to it. The mind don't know how to let go, right? The mind holds on, the ego holds on. And what happens is the emotion comes up, the thermometer goes up to 100 degrees with sadness or anger or fear. And what do? We say, I'm so afraid. Well, that tells our subconscious to build it in now. Now your subconscious is obeying every order your mind has. So now you're becoming a structure of so afraid because you've declared, I'm so afraid. I'm so angry. Right? So we have to break out of that. I'm so too. Right now I'm feeling so much fear. Right? I want you to become like the feeler, not the overwhelmed sense, right? Think about this. Did anyone ever have their parents, when you were young, teach you about fire and heat by going over to the stove and putting your hand near the stove? Did anyone have? My dad taught me how to swim by throwing me in the pool, but the heat stuff, did anyone? Nobody? I'm the only one? Okay, a couple people. Okay, cool. So what I want you to do when you feel your emotions, I want you to feel it like that. Like your parents showing you what heat is. I want you to feel it enough just to identify it. Oh, that's sadness. Oh, I'm going to touch it. I'm going to breathe into it. What does it want to say? Right now I'm feeling so much sadness in my solar plexus. And it feels like, and you just let it talk. You just let it talk. You let your organs talk. You let your chakras talk. This thing right here, choosing to express your feelings, all the emotions unpack through expressing them. Okay? It all unpacks. And when you get good at it, it's wild because the sadness that we experience in our present time life goes back to an earlier sadness because it's all reflecting. It's very meta. It's all reflecting. And then other sadnesses could come up, right? But the bulk of our work is the stuff from this lifetime. But as we get good at letting go, guess what? Your body's going to want to let go of more stuff. And then your soul wants to let go of stuff. So if you really become a pro at letting go, you get the skills to embrace the tension, to open your heart, and let the love do all the work for you. Does anyone want to let love do all the healing work for them? Okay, there's a divine intelligence inside our heart. But how the heck do we open our heart when we're in pain? Because when we're in pain, the heart goes boom, right? Closes. So how do we go, reopen the heart, right? So that's where the higher power comes in. You're your higher power. There's no separation. The more you talk to your higher power and you're real with the core issues, the universe wants that intimate relationship with you. Your higher power is right there. And when you command it to say, however you refer to it, source, God, creator, shine your light right through all this sadness with my mom, all this heartache with Danielle, all this heartache with my son. Shine your light right through there in the center of my chest right now. Shine your light through it, melt it down from the inside out, unlock it and release it. Those are 3 key phrases. And then you always end with right now. Often we're praying, but we're praying from like a beggar standpoint. Most of the time we're praying, please make it go away. But look at the paint we're throwing on the next moment, the canvas. Remember the canvas. We're always throwing emotional and mental paint on the next moment. If we're doing that, we're just creating the next moment of that. And then the next moment of that. But when we actually embrace the pain, we walk towards everything we're running from, and we call upon our higher power, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're pumping some air in the tires for us to start moving down the road and start cruising with this. Understand how the instrument works. Understand how to play the game. Understand that the universe is not torturing us. It wants to enlighten us. We just got to turn to it, right? And it's right here. It's right here. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any yes, question?
Why can't you just leave it packed?
Say that again?
I know it sounds silly, but like I have absolutely no childhood memories, but I still led a successful life and you know, I mean, you know, I do have anxiety and workaholism mentality, but sometimes can't you just leave it packed and just let be and then just live your life in love and happiness and then just not, why do we gotta go there, dude? I mean, stop.
Is that a great question or what? Let's give a round of applause. What an awesome question. Okay. I always say, live it up until the comes up. Okay? So live it up until the stuff comes up. Okay? Does that make sense? And then when stuff comes up,
I have to come in here, which is fine.
but you came to a trauma symposium, you were probably going to hear some stuff. So what would you love? What would you want? What would be a home run? Because you came to a trauma symposium, right? So what did you want to get out of it?
I'm just at the ashram. I just extended
Oh.
because I was feeling released through the yoga, but
Yeah.
but I thought, well, I should just go check this out.
Yeah.
I've lost everyone in my family to suicide and drugs.
Oh my
One
God.
sister left, but it doesn't affect me, you know. I mean, I just keep moving on, down the road, and you know, I have a mantra of love and happiness, and so I've tried therapy, and I tried ayahuasca, it almost killed me. I just want to just leave it, let it.
Yeah.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah.
Can't we just
Yeah.
be here now?
That is awesome. Some people can. Now, the way I look at trauma, right, is as it builds up over time, sometimes it gets so big. It's like, imagine the closet in your bedroom, and every time you ordered pizza, you put an empty pizza box in that closet. And then the pizza boxes got overflowed, the door fell off the hinges, and now the pizza boxes roll in your room, right? That's what trauma is, and that's what stress is and anxiety is. So then it infiltrates our conscious mind, and we feel the emotions as we're walking around. Everything's triggering us, right? But your subconscious in particular is very strong. It has a great survival mechanism that said, I'm putting this in here and I'm going to lock the closet door. Now, like you said, you're chugging along, chicka wicky boom boom, right? Chugging along, and that's all good. So ride the train, choo choo, as long as it'll go. And that could be the whole run. Who knows? Yeah, and the main thing is doing what works for you. You know, Arielle, Michelle, and I have very different approaches, but there's some common threads. And I feel like we're all on that bicycle tire, right? That bicycle tire, we're all on the fringes of it, in the knobbies, right? And then there's spokes going to the hub. We're all going to the hub. We're all going to be going home eventually. But right here, we're on this crazy planet trying to figure out our bodies, trying to figure out how to let go of pain and emotions and deal with it, because we just weren't taught how to. You know, we weren't taught how to. And if anyone has ventured into the healthcare system to try and find help for their emotions, you know it's tough. You know, it feels like you're walking into places and sometimes it gets worse, right? Now, I just want you to learn how to deal with whatever's coming up in your body, whether it's 3:30 in the morning. That's when it hits me. I was born at 3:37 in the morning, and often I wake up at 3:37. And then I'll just go and meditate. Or if I'm feeling anxious and I can't sleep, I lay on the couch, I show you what I do, and then I'm just doing it with you now. Now, you're able to do this. I had a session with my first teacher in 1999, and after 90 minutes of a one-on-one session, my jealousy left. I was a jealous mess with my relationships with women from age 15 to 27. In 1 hour, that left. And then I've been like a moth to a flame to this work ever since. And I've been witnessing layers of emotional pain leave. Now, do emotions go away? People come to me and say, you know, I've been following this person for 20 years. I've been doing this work for 30 years. When's it end? I'm like, when we get to heaven. You know what I mean? As long as we're in a body, we're gonna have emotions. We're gonna have fears. Things are gonna happen. It wouldn't be Earth if it wasn't that, right? But I'll tell you this, once we learn how to work with our emotions and learn how to play this instrument, and we learn how to release it before we project and overreact on people, that's when we create heaven on earth. When we learn how to embrace it from the inside out, release it, merge with our higher power, that's when we create heaven on earth. That's why I dedicated my life to doing this. Okay? And it's just one style. It's just, my style of it. Yes.
Can I share an image I keep seeing?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Hello. I'm Sarah, and I already did a trauma workshop with Brett, so I have to tell you that it's amazing. And he's amazing. You're amazing, Brett. Okay, so here's the image, and I've had this image before in therapy. This little girl trying to get out of a cement box. And I've actually, I'm picturing today that I'm out of it. And I'm kind of on top, but I'm kind of afraid to leave it. And I've been having solar plexus and what's this chakra? The solar plexus pain and root chakra pain the last 24 hours since I got here. And, I'm asking God what it is, and I'm hearing you didn't feel worthy, and, you were abused and neglected, and you were discounted because I grew up in a very misogynistic family. So I was the only girl, right? And so I feel like it's time to shed that completely. And I'm standing on that box, Brett. I'm not willing to leave it. And I'm afraid to go.
Where do you feel the fear?
Well, I was feeling it in my solar plexus. Now I'm not feeling it anymore because I kind of did your technique.
Okay, and you expressed it. Okay.
Yeah.
So just breathe. Let the air flow move through your body. And just say, I'm going to take with me.
I'm going to take with me.
What is the real me?
What is the real me?
And I'll leave the rest.
And I'll leave the rest.
To the temporary.
To the temporary. Okay.
I'll always be.
I'll always be.
The real me.
The real me.
And let it come up. As I said, yeah, let it come up. Let it come up.
I'm not sure I know who that is.
I know. We're getting back to it.
Except for real, basically, pain in the ass. High maintenance pain in the ass.
So let's breathe into that. Yeah, bad.
I'm a badass. I am, but I'm.
Breathe into it. Sarah, can we all say this? I'm taking myself back.
I'm taking myself back.
I'm taking my power back.
I'm taking my power back.
Breathe into it. Can you touch here, Sarah? Can you touch?
Yeah.
Touch here. And just say, oh, solar plexus.
Oh, solar plexus.
I'm taking my power back.
I'm taking my power back. I can't even talk.
I know, me neither. Let's go. It's okay.
See, that's how much of a wimp I really am.
Hey, can you say, Sarah, look at me. Sarah, can you say, it's okay to be wimpy?
Really?
Yeah, can you say that? Can you say, does anyone else feel wimpy sometimes?
Thank you.
So let's say, dear little me.
Dear little me.
Growing up with all the boys.
Growing up with all the boys.
I wasn't allowed to feel wimpy sometimes.
I wasn't allowed to feel wimpy.
I give myself permission.
I give myself permission.
to feel wimpy,
to feel wimpy,
if that's what I'm feeling,
if that's what I'm feeling.
and I'll actually get into the fetal position if I want to,
I'll get into the fetal position if I want to.
and I'll breathe into it,
And I'll breathe into it.
and then I'll realize how good that feels,
And I'll realize how good that feels.
and I'm going to mother myself,
And I'm going to mother myself.
and I'm going to love myself.
I love myself.
And right where they all judged me,
Right where they all judged me,
I'm breaking free.
I'm breaking free.
I want you to do this with your arms. Right where they all judged me,
Right where they all judged me,
right where I had to be tougher than them,
right where I had to be tougher than them,
I'm breaking free.
I'm breaking free.
I'm not them,
I'm not them.
they're not me.
They're not me. They're all gone, by the way, now.
I know.
Still.
And you're here. Breathe into it. Breathe into it. Breathe into it. Let the breeze from the palm trees move right through the strands of tension.
Now I think it's funny.
Once we start realizing we're
Now
okay,
I think it's so stupid.
it's
because-
all beautiful.
It's just so dumb. I mean, not in a judgy, dumb way, but in a, like, this is stupid. You know, like in a, you be stupid, you know? Not me,
Yeah.
them. So,
We're all like, when we were like kids, we're like dumb kids, like, literally we're the parents and the police. Like when we were kids, we're just like bumbling. We're still
parents-
bumbling our way through life.
we're nowhere.
Right. They were playing cards, drinking, smoking, whatever.
They were, yes.
Yeah. Let's just say I made it through that.
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 I'm learning
I'm learning
how to accept myself,
how to accept myself,
no matter what I'm feeling.
no matter what I'm feeling.
Hey, baby girl,
Hey, baby girl,
it's okay
it's okay
to feel that way.
to feel that way.
I felt it too.
I felt it too.
Because you are me,
Because you are me,
and I am you.
and I am you.
Let's breathe into it. Okay. Good job, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Does anyone else have any stuff? We don't even have to label it. Any stuff coming up, any tension coming up, anything that is like in there and it's like, I want to get out of here. Like anything that wants to come up and release. Yeah. Okay. So we could start with you. And then any other hands that are up. Did you have a hand up too or no? Okay. Semi hand. Oh no, Steph over there. Thank you.
Thank you. It's just very painful right here, and it stems from many years of functional freeze and abuse. 30-year marriage that turned into a soap opera, basically. I found him. I got an FBI agent find him with one of my employees, ex-employees, and our whole life disintegrated in a matter of 2 weeks. 3 years ago, this week is the 3rd anniversary of me serving him divorce papers on her doorsteps. Yay!
Can you close your eyes for a moment and see his face?
Yeah,
And just say, I can't believe you did this to me.
I can't believe you did this to me.
And let me know what's happening, whatever else you want to add to it.
You piece of shit. And asshole, and thief, and brutal, sick, incomplete human being.
Can you breathe into it?
Yeah.
Are you okay with standing up? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's just put this down for a second. Can you mimic me? Just say, energy
out of me. Out. Get out.
How do you refer to a higher power?
Allah.
Allah. Say that, Allah.
Allah.
I hand it to you.
I hand it to you.
All of his toxic energy
All of this toxic energy.
out of my heart,
Out of my heart.
out of my soul,
Out of my soul.
out of my organs,
Out of my organs.
out of my brain,
Out of my brain.
from all the years of the marriage,
From all the years.
all the decades of abuse,
All the decades of abuse.
all the lies,
All the lies.
all the confusion.
All the confusion.
Help me remember.
Let me remember.
Now look at me. Help me now get like this and say, it's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
Help me remember.
Help me remember.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
Let's shake it off. Help me shake it off. It's not my responsibility.
It's not my responsibility.
His craziness
It's craziness.
is not my responsibility.
It's not my responsibility.
I'm breaking free
I'm making free.
from all his old crazy.
It's crazy.
He is not me.
He's not me.
I am not him.
I'm not him.
Do this. I cut the cords throughout eternity.
Down eternity.
Our souls are free.
My soul is free.
Breathe it. Stay with me. Stay with me. And just say, I'm just going to walk you through a little bit, okay? Right where I don't know what to do,
Right where I don't know what to do.
I hand it all over to you.
I hand it over to you.
Allah shows me.
Allah shows me.
Allah is the way.
Allah is the way.
Allah is the light. That opens the doors to my heart.
Never to my heart.
I embrace
I embrace
my own
my own
divine feminine
divine feminine
energy,
energy.
right where he tried to beat it out of me.
Right when you feed it out.
What Allah gave me
Allah gave me
is mine for eternity.
is mine for eternity.
What Allah gave me
Allah gave me
is mine for
is
eternity.
mine for eternity.
What's his first name?
Hi, son.
Haisa. Say that. Haisa.
Hi, son.
You tried,
You try.
but you can't take it from me
You can take it.
because it's how Allah made me.
This is how I
I'm going to say, I'm getting Haisa out of me.
I'm getting out.
He is out of me.
He's out of me.
I set my soul free.
My soul is free.
I reverse
I reverse
the imprint
the imprint
he had on me.
you had on me.
Flip the energetics. Flip the energetics.
Okay.
Breathe it in. And invite back in
I invite back in
my own divine essence.
my own divine essence.
I reawaken my true identity,
My true identity.
just as Allah made me.
Just as Allah me.
Breathe in. You say I'm worthy of it.
I'm ready of it.
I'm worthy of it.
I'm ready of it.
I love remembering
I love the method.
what it feels like
What it feels like
to be worthy.
to be. I guess.
Yes. Breathe in. I love remembering
I love remembering
what my heart feels like
what how it feels like
when it beats
when it beats.
and it knows
And I know
all it will ever be
all it will ever be
is worthy
is worthy.
of Allah's love that created me.
That created me.
going to let all the dust settle. I just want you to always come back to the breath. Always come back to the breath. Focus on the body. Touch. Focus on the breath. Good. Oh, I need a cry after that one. So does anyone have a quick one? So sometimes with this work, and this happens with me too, I'm like, what the heck's going on, right? Always just come back to your breath. I always tell people after they do their first session or their first workshop or their 10th workshop, don't think about the work because our minds are always trying to figure out what's going on. I'm telling you what's going on. We're merging the pain in the body with our higher selves, okay? We're just offering it up on a silver platter. We're expressing our pain. We're touching, we're breathing into it. But the mind is like, yeah, but what the heck's going on? So every time your mind says that, just come back to your breath, come back to the tension in your body, and introduce the breath to your tension. Like you're introducing two old friends. You're introducing the breath to the tension. You're embracing the tension with the breath, right? Can you guys remember that? So up here we have these little cards. This is stress stopper breath work. This says just touch the tension, step 1. Step 2, breathe deep and slow. Step 3, silently say in the back of your mind, I'm okay, once per breath. The key is how we say our mantra. The touch and the breath is delivering the mantra into the tension, into the trauma. We are rewiring the body. We're rewiring through the neural pathways as we say the mantra once per breath, as we're breathing deeply and slowly through brainwave entrainment, and then with the touch, and we use our imagination to feel the airflow moving through the tension, we're hardwiring it into the cells, into the chakras, into the trauma, into the organs. We're opening up those cells that were trapped in fear. Okay, so please take one of these. There's this over here. There is that over there. All right, it is a journey. We do have a women's retreat coming up at the end of March at the Himalayan Institute. It's a 3-day and a 5-day option. It's going to involve a lot of dance, movement, meditation, and this work, and Qigong, and Yoga Nidra, and stuff like that. We have some great facilitators. We're going to have live music there too. So we do this work and we try to do it with some levity. These are the shortest sessions that I do. Normally they're like 2.5 hours, if you could believe that. But we do take bathroom breaks and we do meditate in them, and then we do movement and we dance. So that's the difference. In this 90-minute session, we just kind of do that. Does anyone have any questions before we end? We have 10 minutes, and I just wanted to end with like a meditation to maybe clear the space a little bit, clear our heads. Anyone have any questions or anything that wants to come up before we end this one? Yeah, Steph, can you bring in? Question back there as well?
How do you celebrate successes in
Oh.
life?
Dance party, baby. Like literally, so enthusiasm, if I trace back the word enthusiasm, it means with God, right? And I feel when we're enthusiastic. So when I celebrate my successes, I put on my 3 favorite songs. I get barefoot in the grass. I sing and dance them and look into the sun. My whole energy field becomes active. And then I bring in the idea of what I want to create next. So I celebrate the heck out of my successes and our successes. I celebrate them with myself, my higher power, the universe, my wife. Yeah.
We need to fill that void with something positive, and so the focus shifts gradually.
What a great point you just brought up, and then we're going to go to your question. Okay, so here's what happens. Let's say I have a chunk of pain. I have 10 pounds of pain right here. Let's say it's sadness, my childhood, my mom's stuff, whatever. I release it all. Now I have open space. There's no weight in there. You get to put what you want in there. I want to feel joy in there. I want more happiness. And this is where you walk through the doorway to the version of the next you. Right? There was the version of you that was lugging the 30 pounds of luggage, and then there was you that maybe has 15 pounds now, or 10 pounds, or no more luggage, right? Well, we always have a little bit of luggage. So, but then there's that new version of you. So allow yourself to step through the doorway and be the new version of you. What does that next version of you do that's different from the last? Right? Yeah. I want to go to this question. We'll come back to it, okay? Because I got to finish this up, and I'll come back to it. Okay. Sorry. Question.
Hi. I think what I'm looking for is some guidance on how to keep myself protected. I have family back in India, and I'm going to be traveling soon to visit them. There's a lot of drama going on. My parents are alive, and my brothers and siblings. There's just a lot of fights over property, inheritance, and this is all still happening while my parents are alive. So it's really a bad show there. And I love them all, and my relationships have gotten very tricky with each one of them. They are in fights and court cases and all of that. And I've reached a point where I've realized that I love them all, and I don't want to take sides, really. But at the same time, I do feel getting pulled in and sucked in. And I also sometimes find it hard to just stand on the outside and watch them just fight with each other and the things that they're saying and doing. I find it hard. So I keep bringing myself back to center, and I breathe through it, and I have the movement and all of that. But I think now that I am planning a trip, it's making me anxious. I don't want to get sucked in. I don't want to take sides, but it becomes very difficult for me to manage all those relationships.
Okay, so you can't straighten out a plate of spaghetti. Mm-hmm. You can't unscramble eggs. Okay, so what I want you to do is find your guide, your working mantra, your moving mantra, so that you could see, close your eyes, see yourself here, see yourself going home, then see yourself going to India. And it's, I'm not taking sides. I'm not taking sides. So I want you to say that. I'm not taking sides. And now I want you to shrug your shoulders like it's no big deal. I'm not taking sides.
I'm not taking sides.
Who are you most concerned about? Is it your mom, your dad? Who's the one that's like really a powerful energy that's like?
My young brother is with my mom, and I find his energy is very strong, and so it affects my relationship with my mom because it's like I have to pick a side to show my loyalty to my mom.
Yeah, so let's just say, I love you.
I love you.
I'm not taking sides.
I'm not taking sides.
It's okay for me to love everyone in the family.
It's okay for me to love everyone in the family.
I give myself permission.
I give myself permission.
To love everybody in the family.
To love everybody in the family.
I'm not getting caught up.
I'm not getting caught up.
In the jaws.
In the jaws.
Of their mess.
Of their mess.
I'm deciding.
I'm
not taking sides.
I'm not taking sides.
Hey, universe.
Hey, universe.
Hey, family chaos.
Hey, family chaos.
I made a decision.
I made a decision.
I'm not taking sides.
I'm not taking sides.
The stress is off me.
The stress is off me.
Brothers.
Mother.
Father. Everybody. I'm not taking sides.
I'm not taking sides.
And where's the tension when you have the anxiety? Is it your stomach, your solar plexus?
I think I start getting lightheaded, and I also feel it in my feet. Like I get anxious.
So I don't want to, you say, I don't want to go there.
I don't want to go there.
I don't want to walk into the rooms with them.
I don't want to walk in the rooms with them.
They're going to suck me in like a vacuum.
They're going to suck me in like a vacuum.
But guess what?
I'm not
taking sides.
I'm not taking sides.
I can love everybody the way I want.
I can love everybody the way I
I could
want.
love them equally.
I can love them equally.
It hurts me
It hurts me
to see them fight it out.
to see them fight it out.
Help me
Help me.
let them
Let them
learn
learn
their own lessons
their own lessons
in their own way.
in their own way.
I'm not them.
I'm not them.
They're not me.
They're not me.
I cut the anxiety cord
I cut the anxiety cord
to my family.
to my family.
They're going to learn. Say that. They're going to learn.
They're going to learn.
They're going to figure it out.
They're going to figure it out.
They might learn in court.
They might learn in court.
They might learn through losing a lot of money.
They might learn through losing a lot of money.
They might learn through hitting each other.
They might learn through hitting each other.
But these are their lessons.
But these are their lessons.
And I want to let them be.
And I want to let them be.
Somehow, I want divinity to help me love them
to help me love them
unconditionally.
unconditionally.
I love you unconditionally.
I love you unconditionally.
I'm not taking sides.
I'm not taking sides.
I love my family.
I love my family.
I love you unconditionally.
I love you unconditionally.
Now, if that feels good, that could be your working mantra for facing the lions and the tigers when you go over there. Okay? Always coming back to the breath. Okay. So we have another workshop tomorrow. I want to end on just a quick 3-minute kind of affirmation, group affirmation meditation. I will be doing a quick book signing at 1:30. We have our next thing here at 2. But I just want to kind of like light up the energy a little bit, and then if we'll do like a 1-minute meditation. Let's just shake it off. Does anyone feel like any heavy energy? Okay, so you know what? If we could just, I don't know if we're going to have time for the meditation, but if we could just stand up and get some space, take some space in the back, take some space in the front. Let's see if this will work. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit of, twisting, great. Twisting. Let's take in a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, loud ah. 1, 2, 3 in. Ah. And let's just say, I think I let go of something today. I may have let go of something today. And anything that came up in me, I hand it over to the universe for eternity. Anything that came up in me, I break free and reclaim my true identity. Now let's just play a little bit of Simon Says. Okay, my dears, that's session 1. I want to give you all a wonderful round of applause because you all are amazing. So it's one of those deals where you don't have to go home, but you have to leave here because they need to come in and and reset up the whole room. So I'll be here for a few minutes, and I will be at the bookstore in a moment too. God bless. Thank you all.
Yeah, 2:00. We got to do it. I guess this so much for the sunshine. So there's